Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure that you like and you share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. It's crazy that I get a chance to kick it with Casper again, right? If you followed the show, you know that Casper was one of the guys who helped me break the 100th interview mark. So I got a chance to chop it up with him off camera, and he was telling me that he had a couple ideas. So I'm going to shut up, actually, and let him introduce pretty much the whole squad. So, Casper, go ahead and take it away.
Well, I ain't really going to introduce the whole squad. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But y'all already know me, Casper, man, Klubhouse Entertainment, man, 2020. It's a new vibe. It's a new era. It's a new wave around here, man. We're going to show y'all something different. I'm going to just pass it around, let everybody introduce yourself, get y'all acquainted real quick.
I'm Tink with 2Ks. Y'all know the way. Period.
I'm Jay Tache. Gang. Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying?
This is about to be a game. Just to give y'all a heads up, this is going to be a game of pass the mic, all right? So let's go ahead and keep it moving.
What's up? It's your boy Stevie Villain with the Clubhouse gang. You already know what it's rocking.
You already know. Show's amazing, man. Come on. Like, Clubhouse, where amazing happens.
Something that I've always been amazed at has just been how laid back Shells has always been from childhood till now. But, you know, take me back, man. Like, what made you guys decide to start Clubhouse? I'm going to go here with it.
Well, honestly, I've been knowing Cass for a minute, you feel what I'm saying? And outside of the music thing, I've been real cool with him, and he just came across with the idea, and you feel what I'm saying? It's him being a cool dude. I was on board, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I know of his music ability, you feel what I'm saying? And I knew what I'd be able to bring to the table, so I knew it can only be good things coming from it, you know?
You had just mentioned bringing to the table. What all do you guys feel that you bring to the table? I'm gonna start from Shells, and we just gonna work it all the way around. Obviously, I'm gonna skip me because I'm not a rapper. So Shells, go ahead.
What I bring to the table, I rap. I rap. It doesn't matter.
You don't say.
That's what I'm good at. What I'm good at, man. Other than that, I'm ready to move whenever. This family, I'm tied in. You know what I mean?
What I can say is, what I bring to the table is versatility. You feel what I'm saying? With it being a whole lot of different talent, I feel like I'd be able to work with all of the different artists. You feel what I'm saying? And adapt, and we'd be able to create some good music. So that's what I feel.
I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I don't bring nothing to the table.
Says the dude who got the whole group together.
You know what I'm saying? I just, I got a little brain. I operate pretty smooth, man, pretty smooth. I feel like I bring anything to the table. If you heard my music, then you understand why I say that. I got gospel songs to twerk songs to real life music. I mean, it's crazy, man. You just gotta listen to me to understand it. But the ones that heard me, they know.
And that's just period, because I'm bringing me to the table, y'all. I am the table. Everything I do is in my raps. Only thing I rap is real life music, like. So I'm bringing me to the table, period.
You know what I bring to the table? I think I bring a little bit of the soul to the table. I keep the spirit right, keep the energy up. You know what I'm saying? And I bring positivity. I'm the one female singer of the group. I think I'm the only one, right? Gang, you know what I'm saying? So I keep the soul going, you know what I mean? These guys bring the realness and they bring the rawness, and I think I help and remind the guys that we also bring our spirits, and we putting our heart in it. So I try to keep the heart involved in our music, definitely on the female side anyway.
It's only two of us.
Hey, and shout out to my dudes, man. Ayo, Reg, Corey, Andres. Hey, go follow Bird's View, man. Bird's Eye View Films. Go follow that, man. Who else ain't here? C-Jack, the boy Trip. You know what I'm saying, man? It's more than what y'all see, man. My boy Frankie B. Shout out to my boy CP. It's a gang, man. It's a gang around here, man. Not gang in a bad way, but gang in a family way, man. We so affiliated. Y'all just don't understand, like, for real.
I like how the vibe is definitely genuine here. This is not something that you can script up. Do you feel that most artists down here should do what you all do in terms of collaborating? Not so much starting a group, but collaborating.
Right now, I mean, that's what I've been trying to do since I jumped back in it since the early 2019, since early this year. And I've been wanting to build around and get everybody together, you know what I'm saying? Make it where everybody could deal with each other on a Detroit, Atlanta vibe, you know what I'm saying? Even when down there, if people don't even like each other, they still rock with each other on the music side because they like, man, we about to put the city on. I don't like this cat, but we about to put it on anyway. You know what I'm saying? He dope. Like, they don't really hate as far as the music side go. So that's what I try to do around here because I feel like it's a lot of talent around here. And the more I try to do it, the more they pushed away. So, you know, I just rock with the people I really rock with. Had a team, built a team, and if y'all don't want to rock with it, y'all don't want to rock with it. I don't need it no more. I got my family. You know what I'm saying?
I love how you put that word family on there. You know, you were emphasizing that, and you actually had mentioned that, you know, you go back with, you know, Cavs. So how far back do you go with him that made you say, you know what, since we go back this far, I'm willing to actually collab with him and do some stuff?
Like I said, man, we go back some years, man. We all being from Youngstown. This is a small city, so with him having a name, it ain't hard for you not to know everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And he had a buzz going around, so I mean, real recognize real. You bound to bump heads. You feel what I'm saying? When you run with the same crowds, and so I known him for some years, man. This city very small. It's not hard not to know everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So this next question honestly is for Shells, and this is not one to be taken as a joke, but a lot of people would say that Shells one of the best rappers in the city. So you being somebody that was a pretty good solo artist, what made you say, you know what, I want to collab and join a group?
Well, simply said, he said, real recognize real. So my mans, we got together. You wouldn't believe how I met my boy, man. So look, man, we was working a temp job at that. Started chopping game, realized we was into the whole battle situation, you know. Once we figured out who each other was, our names rung bells to each other, you know what I mean, type of deal. But I don't know, man. I guess I could join the group because why not, man? Like he said, in the South, in Detroit, in any place for real, they grouping up. You ain't got to be a boy band. We ain't got to be the Migos, you know what I mean? But we could be together. We can support each other the same way, though, you know what I mean? So, nah, we ain't gonna talk about it, bro. Chill.
I got a question. You said only told half the story. I need to hear the other half now.
Man, I'm gonna tell you for real. Like, we really was working this temp job. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It is crazy.
Went to the temp at least once.
It's crazy because
They turned me down. That's not the point.
I didn't even want to work. I was working to try to stay out of jail, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make a good, you know what I'm saying, a good look to this judge, good look to these lawyers. They could talk in there and get me, you know, wiggle me out of the trouble I was in at that time. So, you know, I'm out there working with him, and we in this it's like a cold freezer type thing. You know what I'm saying? We rapping powder. Was it powder? Some type of like milk powder type, you know what I'm saying, deal. We wrapping it in saran wrap so they could put it on the trucks and stuff. I'm like, man, one day we walking, you know, we doing our little 1-2, you know, getting our vibe on. And it's on the break time, but I tell him, I'm like, yo, man, when I come home, I'm not about to be doing this, bro. I'm thinking about quitting. He like, man, you quit, I think I'ma quit. Like, we ain't even know each other. We just met each other like a week before that. Like, so I'm like, man, I don't even do this for real. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just trying to stay out of trouble, but I know I'm about to go to jail. So when I come home, man, I'm about to be on this music real heavy, like, and he like, man, you know, just like anybody else in the city, like, yo, all right, whatever, you know. I ain't dropped no CDs, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. I come home, I get on it. We get the, you know, bumping heads and connecting again. He like, man, you said you was gonna do this. Like, I'm like, bro, I told you, like, and it connected from there. I mean, we was already tight, but just for him to see it and see, you know what I'm saying, the outlook of everybody looking in, like, man, this cat ain't have no type of name like that. He was mainly a hustler. Like, for them to see that and then see me prosper in the music side, it opened him up real, like, it opened his eyes real big. He like, man, you know, this the squad anyway. What's up? Like, I'm like, yo, you know, this family, like, if you want to rock, we could rock. So it really kind of got built around him. even though C-Jack was, you know what I'm saying, the official first artist, it kind of got built around him after that. You know, he was like the next one just picked up. I grabbed her on some humbug. I made her an artist. Like, I made her an artist. Like, I'm like, hey, she wasn't even Clubhouse, to be honest. She just ended up being Clubhouse because I kept throwing her in there. Like, no matter what. She like, I'm by myself, this, and that. I'm like, man, you Clubhouse. So every time I did this, I would tag her. Clubhouse Entertainment, like, you know what I mean?
So as he was tagging you, did that get annoying and to the point where you blocked him? Or did you say, you know what, I need to at least listen to what he got to say?
No, because I noticed that he really, like, seen potential in me. Like, most people be sleep on me. So when he started doing that, I'm like, oh, he fried. Like, he must be serious. Like, hold on, Holiday. Then I'm going to have to work and stuff if I work with him. Like, I be telling my dad and stuff, like, he's serious. So I just was like, bump it. I need that consistency, somebody that's going to push me.
Yeah, he definitely a supporter. Yeah, he definitely a supporter, man, honestly. Like, meeting Cass was like a blessing for me. You know, because music has always been a passion for me since I was a kid. But, you know, being that this is my first time really giving it a real go at it as an adult, and to meet up with somebody that see the potential in me that I knew I had, but he really pushed me and was like, don't give up, you got it. And then once I started singing, he was like, oh nah. He was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, man, nothing, man, I just go to church. I sing at church. I said, I used to sing, but I don't really do it no more. He was like, oh, well, that's over today. And I need you to help me finish writing this song, Go. So I'm like, cool. We sat on the floor in my apartment. I didn't even have furniture yet. And this was our first time ever even meeting in person, because he hit me up on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's where we met. And I'm like, I love his music. I'm like, I really want to get back in the music thing, but I don't know where to start. He was like, boom, that's all you had to say. And when I say this man pulled up on me in my empty apartment that didn't even have furniture in it, sat on the floor with me and wrote Gold with me, it was done after that. I was sold and committed. Like, that's my guy for life. Like, he really got me back going, and I'm thankful for that.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a crazy beginning, and as you're in the process and then you get to like the next level, it continues to grow and it continues to make you pretty much appreciate the humble beginnings. In terms of being an artist, who are some of the people that influenced you to pursue a full-time career? I'm going to start with Shells, and we're just going to work it around.
Plain and simple. Lil Wayne. Straight up and down, man. You can't even, being a 90s baby, coming up, I had the dreads, I cut them off, but yeah. You saw Lil Wayne, best rapper alive, man.
I would say to give me, you know what I'm saying, the push that I can actually do it. I like to shout out to my boy King Groff, my boy Val, you know what I'm saying. That's the first people that I started doing it locally with and starting recording my music with and taking it serious with. So
for real, because I don't be really, you know, thinking about that. Who inspired me to actually do music?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, DMX and the Locks.
Hey, yo, my mans.
Hey yo. Like those like the first CDs I ever got, like ever copped, that made me like, yo, I could do this.
Yeah.
Was the Lock. It was 3 CDs. It was the Locks, We Are the Streets, Back for the First Time, Ludacris, and DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot. Man, like, it was crazy, like hearing them just going. I'm like, man. Then hearing all 3 different styles, it was just like, yo, I could do this. So I just studied all of this, studied it. That's why I think I got so many different styles like that. But Biggie, Pac, all the greats, man. I rock with all the greats. The new ones, I like y'all too, but the greats is where it's at.
Y'all is silly. Y'all already know Cash Doll. No, y'all, because she really made me believe that, like, it could really happen. Like, because I watched her struggle when her city gave her a hard time. Like, they was not messing with her. They didn't take her serious. She was a stripper. everything that she went through, I'm going through right now. So seeing where she at, I just feel like I can get there. Like, it's real. I didn't believe like being famous, like a person like me could really like be famous. But I'm like, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna get famous. Like, yeah. So cash doll.
As for me, you know what? I give God glory for everything I do. To be honest with y'all, and you know, I started singing in the church, and that's just what I do. You know, artist wise, I'm a '90s baby. Like my homeboy said, like the '90s is where it's at, and I plan to bring it back in 2020. Watch out for it. But you know what I'm saying? The '90s music is where it's at. Bring it back to the Mary J's and to the, you know what I'm saying, the Faith Evans and the Lauryn Hills, and you know what I'm saying. Those are the people who they sung from their soul. You know what I'm saying? And whether you feel like Mary J was the best vocalist or not, you can hear her pain in her music. And I'm going to remind y'all of that when you see me in 2020, like I said.
Gang.
How did I know he was gonna go straight to the gang? Like I knew it was coming. And you know, speaking about things coming, what are some of the things that you guys have lined up for 2020? Because you know it's gonna be here like that.
Do you really want to start with me? Because it's not about me right now. It's about them for the.
Give me the mic, bro. Give me the mic. Let's go ahead and go down here.
Well, we got who I think, I don't want to be telling all the secrets for real. But you know my CD, but you look. No, we got, you know, Trip coming first though. But for sure, right after, bro, when Where Amazing Happens hit, bro, it's different. I don't sound like anything you've ever heard before. I know that for sure. But I don't want to talk about me.
You already know. I got that 90s baby coming, working on that right now. That Villain the mixtape out currently on all streaming platforms. You can go get hip right now. For my guys that ain't here, we got that Straight Jackin' coming out. My boy C Jack, you know what I'm saying, on the way. Like my man said, Trip ain't here, so don't trip over the tape on the way coming. You feel what I'm saying? So Klubhouse got some big things coming.
Now you gotta limit your answer because two other people gotta say something now, so you can't give everything. Just giving you a heads up.
Mistakenly Messy. 2020.
Y'all knew what it was. But I got doll affiliated on the way. Basically, y'all gonna know why I'm a doll. What makes me a doll? Period. It's only one way. It's really only one way, for real. It is.
Like I said, I already told y'all. He bringing the 90s on the rap side. I'm bringing the 90s on the soul side and the R&B side. You know what I'm saying? So just look, you know what I'm saying? Just look for the drip. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I can tell you. Like, it's coming. So just know it's coming and be ready for it. And anybody that need that music, that heartfelt music, and you need somebody to understand what you've been going through, just wait on it. It's coming.
That Frankie B Note EP coming in 2022. And that Fast Lane CP. Where's CP? Y'all gotta find him, you feel me? All 2020.
You said all of 2020. Something that I've always been fascinated by in this city in particular, you have a lot of talent. Like I've always been on record and said that Youngstown has a lot of untapped talent, but it seems that everybody is in competition and nobody is really trying to collaborate. How do you guys expect in the following year coming that you guys can pretty much change that stigma from from competition to collaboration?
I mean, you just got to see it. You know, that's something you got to see. That's something you got to see to believe. Like, because it's probably 80% of the city that probably think that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So after you see it and you see the family, because we in competition with each other. We all trying to have the best CD. You know what I'm saying? We all doing that. You know what I'm saying? We with each other. You know, she in competition. That's Baby Goat right there. You know what I'm saying? You see how she talk, like. You know what I mean? But besides that, for real, on some real G though, like it's just you just gotta open your eyes, man. If the city see this and see that we all drop these CDs and then we drop that compilation CD and it do what I'm expecting it to do, it's gonna open it's gonna open eyes for y'all.
Please elaborate on that. Definitely elaborate, because I love Casper's answer, but it's always good when somebody else can pretty much piggyback off of it. And I love that hoodie, by the way. I don't like Denver. I'm Team Lakers, but I love that hoodie, by the way, bro. Go ahead.
My guy. But just like he said, man, on that coalition tape, that's coming. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that can be expected fire. You feel what I'm saying? If you look at all the winning formulas that's going on right now, like the cities like Detroit or the cities like Atlanta, an example, QC. You feel what I'm saying? There's so much good artists in that label. You feel what I'm saying? To where they have easy access to just get a verse from Lil Baby can get a verse from Gunna. It's so easy for them to just get access to verses. You feel what I'm saying? And all that talent under one label. I mean, how can you lose? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so much talent. I mean, it's expected. It's the winning formula is to win. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when he came to me with the idea. I mean, all I could see when he said, you feel what I'm saying, all of us coming together and making music. I mean, I seen no negatives in it. You feel what I'm saying? I seen no cons. You feel what I'm saying? I seen no cons. All I seen was it working. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what
I just love how when you was talking, he goes, "It's all about the money." Like, just, and I mean, that is an extreme incentive. You definitely need the funds, but we all know that groups a lot of times break up due to money. Think about it, going back to NWA, Cube left because the money just wasn't right. But you want to continue to like push on. Who's the manager? Are you guys all independent, or do you like actually have a manager, or is that you?
I mean, for the time being, my manager is Ayo Reg. You know what I'm saying? He ain't here right now. He down in Florida. Shout out to my manager, Ayo Reg. But he actually has input on a lot of the stuff that goes on, you know what I'm saying, with everybody. They all got to, they all working on their own manager. She actually has ample managers for real that back her. You know what I'm saying? I kind of manage her for real. Brody got, his 1-2, his whole little team. He got an actual team behind him besides the Clubhouse, you know what I mean? So they've been pushing that for years, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like a helping stepping stone for them to get off the ground. So I can understand even if we branch off and break off and don't be a group no more. You know what I'm saying? That's to be expected. It's a family at the end of the day. Everybody branches off and everybody see other opportunities to build. So it ain't gonna be no love lost.
No love lost, and that's exactly what it's all about. Before we get out of here, how can people stay connected to you guys, and will there be any singles that are gonna be released sooner than later? I want the girls to answer this one. Y'all notice how the minute I said singles being released, she started dancing like out of nowhere?
They got a couple of.
I'm playing me and C Jack song on my head, y'all. That's why I was dancing. We gonna be out here like some strippers, y'all. I'm sorry, but listen.
I'm not about to be out here like no stripper. She gonna be out here like a stripper.
We going to Lorraine with it December 28th. We will be performing like a stripper in the club, y'all. Period. Like,
definitely. Single coming out. Catch me next month. I give you something before the year out. How about that? Period.
I know you got something to say.
Nah, I don't got no single coming out right now. Mistakenly Messy, man. 2020 Mistakenly Messy, man. I'm back.
What about you?
Well, I got a video on the way, that work grind, you know what I'm saying, featuring my man Philly, featuring my man D Hurd. Y'all can go get me and my man single out on my man's project that's out right now, that Wonder Why. So we got a lot of things coming, man. Just stay tuned.
No music. November 30th. All bodies count. That's all you need to look for from me coming up soon. November 30th. All bodies count.
You said now there's no way that I can have you on here, and I really wasn't gonna go there, but you left me no choice when you mentioned I ain't even talk about the battles. In terms of battle rap here in the city of Youngstown, do you two in particular feel that you're the best? And you can't sugarcoat this, because remember who you talking to now.
Okay, listen. It's no reason to sugarcoat it. I'm the champ for a reason. I'm the people's champ, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real G, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just me, it's the city. I'm the people's champ. So I gotta feel I'm the best. Like, how can I sugarcoat that in any type of way? I have to feel I'm the best.
yeah.
You know.
Your turn.
Bruh is the champ. Bruh is the champ. I won't lie. But I have not lost. I do not lose. We'll never know if I could beat him. You'll never see that battle ever. Ever, 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 ever. But everybody else, smoke.
Well, this was definitely fun. Before we get out of here, if anybody wanted to connect with the group, how can they do that?
Social media. Everything's on social media. Tink J, 2Ks on every single thing you go on. It don't matter what it is. She got Jay to Shay. She got Jasmine Jennings. Yeah, man. You already know what it is. Shell's amazing, man, on everything. On everything. Go get him. Stevie Villain. The Villain. 90s, baby. On everything. Casper Black on Facebook because they don't like Black Casper, so you got to find me on that on there. And Black Casper on everything else. You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering why they made you change your name up on there. I'm like, wait a minute. Last time I had him, he didn't have his name, but regardless of it, all type of stories. Well, guess what? I got some more stuff coming out, but I'm not going to release it yet. You have to stay tuned. In the meantime, be sure that you like and share this video one last time. Give everybody the group name before we sign off.
Klubhouse Entertainment, man. Klubhouse Entertainment, man. Make sure y'all be in tune for it. Be looking out for it. 2020. New wave, new vibe.
Klubhouse Entertainment, owner Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time.